Good morning, everyone. Sir Andres Esperes, fellow teachers, good morning. Let me start my presentation with a quote: look for something in every day, even if some days you have to look a little harder. My task is to discuss the school forms. We already know about the different school forms of Department of Education. Instead, I am here not to discuss but revisit and familiarize again the school forms. Together, we revisit and familiarize. So please bear with me and lend me your ears for 60 minutes or an hour. Every teacher is required to submit their reports throughout the school year. And what are these reports? These reports include most of the data related to the school and students, such as class records, IPCRF, and other documents. Therefore, the Department of Education officially released these DepEd school forms or SF templates to help the teachers easily consolidate the data for the whole school year. There are a lot of school forms and each of them has a purpose. Together, we revisit the school forms. Our revisit is based on DepEd Memorandum Number 14, Series 2021, issued last March 26, 2021. Interim guidelines on the preparation, submission, and checking of forms for the school year 2020-2021. It is also stipulated on this memorandum the annual checking of the school form shall only be done at the school level. The school level checking may be conducted through online and or on-site, provided that the health and safety protocols are being observed. The result of the checking of forms initiated by the school checking committee is deemed final and can be used by the school to complete its submission in LIS. Let's begin with the SF1 or School Form 1. SF1 is the school register, the master list of class enrollment, to be prepared by the class advisor. SF1 is a list of your students with their date of birth and guardians. Mode of preparation through LIS or can be downloaded through your LIS. Schedule of downloading beginning of the school year, BOSY or as needed. The sample of School Form 1. Next, SF2 or the School Form 2. These are the learner's daily class attendance, wherein recording of attendance, absence or tardiness, and templates with name of learners, and to be prepared by class advisors. Mode of preparation, partially through LIS and manually, wherein you can download your SF2 in LIS and manually record the daily attendance of the learners, and it is prepared daily. Sample of SF2 or School Form 2. I know everybody is so familiar with this form. Next, SF3 or School Form 3, titled Books Issued and Returned, wherein list of books by title issued to, returned by learners, to be prepared by class advisors. Mode of preparation, partially through LIS, because you can download this on your LIS and manually indicate the books by writing it in each student's name. Beginning of school year, BOSY, and end of school year is the scheduled preparation. The sample template of SF3 or School Form 3. Next, SF4 or School Form 4. This is a summary of enrollment and movement of learners. Enrollment count, transferred in, out, and drop out by grade level. This is the summary of SF2 and to be prepared by school statistician. Mode of preparation through LIS and manually. Through LIS, you can download the template with the enrolled sections per grade level. The active status, monthly in and out, transferred in and out of the students is encoded monthly by the school statistician. Sample template of SF4 or the summary of SF2. Next is SF5 or School Form 5. This is the report on promotion. Lists are promoted or retained by class is being indicated here and to be prepared by class advisors. Mode of preparation is through LIS. And schedule of preparation is every end of the school year or EOSY. The sample template of SF5. This is where the promoted or the retained student is indicated. Next is SF6 or School Form 6. The summary report on promotion. Number of promoted or retained by grade level. This is the summary of SF5 or the School Form 5 to be prepared by your school statistician. Mode of preparation through LIS. End of school year is the schedule of downloading or EOSY. Sample template at School Form 6 or SF6. Wherein you can see the number of promoted and retained students per grade level. Next, we have School Form 7 or SF7. This is the inventory of school personnel, wherein the list of school personnel with basic profile and teaching load or assignment is indicated. To be prepared by your school statistician or admin officer. Mode of preparation, manually. Schedule, beginning of school year or as needed. The sample template of SF7 or the School Form 7. Next is SF8 School Form 8. This is the Learner Basic Health Profile. Per learner assessment of BMI or Body Mass Index, to be prepared by class advisors. Mode of preparation through LIS. Schedule: beginning of school year, BOSY, and end of school year, EOSY. Sample template of SF8, School Form 8. Next, SF9, School Form 9. This is the Learner Progress Report Card, Individual Academic, Behavioral, and Attendance Report by quarter, formerly Form 138, to be prepared by class advisor. Mode of preparation manually and scheduled every quarter. Sample template at SF9 or School Form 9 Progress Report Card. Next is School Form 10 or SF10. This is the Learner Permanent Academic Record, Individual Academic Record by quarter and school year. This is a simplified and standardized Form 137, and it is to be prepared by class advisor. Mode of preparation through LIS and schedule every end of the school year or AOSY. Sample template of SF10 or School Form 10. Done with our school forms, let me discuss the Annex 2 Learners Attendance Conversion Tools, or LACT or LACS. LAC 1 is applicable for online learning modality. LAC 2 is for all distance learning modality, whereas LAC 3 is for printed modular and digital modular. I want to focus on LAC 3 because this is the conversion that we are going to use in our SF2. LAC 3 is for printed modular or digital modular. Description: converting the submission of outputs modules of learners into class day attendance, wherein the total number of submitted outputs or modules regardless of score can be converted into a class day attendance. For example, weekly checking, number of submitted modules, 6 modules. Number of required modules, 9 modules. Complete days of attendance, 6 days. Formula: number of submitted modules divided by number of required modules times complete days of attendance. For example, 6 divided by 9 is 0.67 or 67% of submission for the week. So 0.67 times 6 days is equal to 4.02 or 4 days present for the week. Partial update of checking of forms. This partial since I only check few of the school forms. Graphical representation and comparison will be presented after I check all the school forms. The usual locking. First, birth certificate. Second, SF10 or Form 137. Third, housekeeping. Spelling of name, date of birth that usually leads to multiple LRN. The do's, or what should we do? First, follow-up birth certificate. Second, follow-up SF-10 or Form 137. Third, do housekeeping. Check the spelling of name and check date of birth. And don't forget to check the history of your learners. I do hope we learned something in our revisit. Thank you very much for listening. And once again, have a good day.
Pretty girl and she nice too. Yeah, the love comes with a price too. But I'm good, I know that we should try things out, so let's get to it, huh? I knew it when I first met you. They all told me not to never ever test you. I know they right, I know they ain't wrong, and now I'm sitting here making this song baby, about you. Want ya. Yeah, baby, I need ya. No mama, you the thing, I'm all up in my feelings. I need you right beside me, yeah. Come on, it's perfect timing, yeah. Come on and take it by me, yeah. Baby, I want you. There's nothing else I want. I'm all up in my feelings, and I don't get too much time. If it's you and me, hey, it's what you need, hey. I got it now. Said and done. It's okay, baby, nothing really lasts forever. For now, let's run towards the sun. Think it'd be better if you don't let me go. Why you make my heart beat faster when we get close? Just take my hand, baby, let's lose control. Even if it's a disaster, I got it now. About you, they get worse when I'm without you. Does that mean that I'm going to hell? Or are you thinking them as well? Whoa. When I'm lonely, all the corners of my mind start racing. Things that should be kept in the basement, spend my time trying to erase them. But when you hold me in the fantasy, it's so convincing. I shouldn't think the things I'm thinking, but now I've gone and let